Today we're talking about 4 reasons of why, if you're choosing just one lens to pick up for the LUMIX S5 Mark IIX, it should be the Sigma 24-70 f2.8. With the ship date of the LUMIX S5 Mark IIX quickly approaching, I thought it would be really helpful to give you guys some insight on what should be maybe a first lens that you pick up for this camera, or potentially the only lens you pick up for this camera. So diving in, let's talk about the 4 reasons why I think the Sigma 24-70 is a must-have lens for the LUMIX S5 Mark IIX, starting first with the overall versatility of the lens. Now, I said this in prior videos, this lens is super versatile, being the fact that it is a 24-70 focal length, and so you can get a little bit more wide shots as well as a little more telephoto shots. But there are other aspects that this lens has that also caters to that versatility. One is going to be the f2.8 aperture, and so you can get some decent low light performance. You guys have been commenting about the concert footage that I included in last week's video and talking about how clean it was, and a part of that is the fact that I used this 24-70, and with that f2.8 aperture, I'm able to get some decent low light shots. And then the last thing that plays into just the overall versatility is the very good minimum focusing distance. I wouldn't say it's on a macro level, but it's very good when it comes to minimum focusing distance. Now, if you're not convinced, there are more reasons. One is going to be the fact that it does offer a very neutral and clean image. Now, this can be a turnoff for some people. I do prefer the image that comes from this lens, and that's one reason why I love Sigma lenses is while some may say they're a little bit more sterile or more clinical, I actually like the fact that they give me a blank canvas to work with. And so what that means for me is if I'm doing a corporate shoot, I can have a really nice clean image, but if I want to add filtration to get a more unique image, then that's an option as well. And so that is another reason why I like using this lens and why I prefer this lens for the LUMIX S5 Mark IIX. Which leads me to my next reason, which is just fast and silent autofocus. The LUMIX S5 Mark IIX is an autofocus camera. Same thing with the LUMIX S5 Mark II. It's an autofocus camera. So why would you not want a really good autofocus lens to put onto the camera? And this is going to offer that. And so that's also something that's really nice about this lens is the fact that it does have fast and silent autofocus. I mean, what else do you need? I got one more for you, and that is going to be price. This is still cheaper to pick up than the LUMIX 24-70 f2.8 by about $300 to $400, depending on if you get the LUMIX on sale or not. And so if you're looking for a lens that just performs really well, but doesn't necessarily break the bank for what it offers, this is that lens. And so those are my 4 reasons why I think this is the perfect lens to pair with your brand new LUMIX S5 Mark IIX. So peel back the veil a little bit. I'm starting to do some videography for my day job, and this will be the package that I use for those projects. Again, offers really good autofocus, a nice clean image, and not necessarily break the bank entirely. You're looking at roughly around $3,000, and for what it does, that is such a good value. And so that's why I absolutely think if you're looking at the LUMIX S5 Mark II or Mark IIX, I would definitely pair it with the Sigma 24-70. You will not regret it. And so that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video, or I hope it was helpful in any kind of way. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to give it a like. And if you're into the L-mount Alliance, whether it's a Sigma FP, FPL, or LUMIX S5 Mark IIX, consider subscribing. And as always, thank you for joining. Go and find your journey. Go embrace life. Peace.